Hi, I'm Danielle DeBell. Welcome to my channel. This is a message for the sign of Cancer for May 2020 in the subject of love. I did a pre-shuffle, but I'm going to shuffle the cards one more time and we'll get right to it. So, situation for Cancer for May 2020 for love. The Moon. So you have a choice to make. I think that there might be there's someone you have on your minds, and you have a choice to make, either whether or not to be with them or whether or not to stay with them. And you're in this, I think you're weighing the pros and cons, but you're also following your intuition. I think you're approaching this many different ways, kind of going down all the different paths and where they might lead you as to whether or not what kind of path you want to take with this person, what kind of future you see with this person. Your partner is the Seven of Cups. So I think that they have options, or they're tempted by other options right now. So they may sense that you're in this period of reflection and, kind of weighing out whether or not you really want to be with them, and that's they're weighing their options too, in a sense. But I think that their intentions are maybe a little less scrupulous than yours. I think that you're really kind of weighing how this is going to affect your future and whether or not it's going to bring you happiness, or if this is the right person. And I think that they're kind of they're looking at other options, even though we're kind of in a state right now that you can't necessarily get out there and date, but maybe they're kind of curious about what kind of things online dating has to offer, or things of that nature. They might not actually be doing it, but they're tempted. I think that both of you are just in a really unsure place right now. You were looking for strength. I think maybe you're sensing that they're being tempted or led astray. So you're kind of looking for strength to make the right decision. Or to make a decision at all. A card fell on the floor, but we're not going to use it because we weren't ready for that yet. And I don't necessarily like it when they fall on the floor. You're looking for the strength to carry on with this, despite that you're feeling some wavering on their end as well, your desires. Ace of Wands reversed. The passion is just not there, and that may be what led to this. I think that the passion's not so much there anymore, and kind of maybe it was this whole lockdown thing. You've been seeing so much of each other that the mystery and the passion that was there initially is gone, and you're wishing to turn that back around. You're wishing to gain back what you had in the beginning, and I think that in some respects you might be able to, but as relationships grow and evolve, and you're not always necessarily going to be able to get back to that place that you were in the beginning. That's not to say you could breed some kind of new passion. There could be more left to discover about this person that could help bring that passion back, even if it's not what it looked like in the beginning. Their desires. Three of Cups. They might want to bring someone else in the mix. Or they might just be looking at, I think that they're definitely being tempted. There's definitely someone else in the picture that they're looking towards, or they want to bring someone else in the picture to revive the passion, or that's the BS they're throwing at you. I mean, I don't know if you're into that, fine, but I don't know that you necessarily are, based on the Ace of Wands reverse, or they're just looking for another person in general, or there is someone that they have their eye on. Your challenges, the Star. Yeah, so that tells me that you want to do the right thing. You want to give to them. You want to be able to give to them and be this nurturing force and have this wholeness and have this kind of in a way you like the, I don't want to say dullness, but you like the day to day with them. I think that you're finding your challenge is that you're finding it hard to combine those two worlds of the day-to-day and the passion as well. Their challenges, the Emperor, they're having a hard time not being the king of their castle. Maybe you're in a situation right now where you weren't necessarily in a living situation together before, and now you are, and compromises need to be made for both of you, and they don't want to compromise because they're used to living a certain way and being king of the castle and having their way. And I think you're being patient about it. You're trying to make it work and give what you can to the situation, but I don't think they're necessarily, I think they're taking charge. They're taking charge. It might not be a bad thing, but let's see how it goes. What's your outcome? The Hierophant reversed. So I think whereas in the past you might have seen this person as a long-term commitment kind of person, like maybe you saw marriage in the future, you're second guessing that now. You're not seeing that is necessarily going to be possible. Their outcome, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Same. Although I don't know that they necessarily saw marriage with you, but they did see a future with you, and they might still see a future with you, but they're realizing that it's not like they might have had a more like that it's good. It's going to be everything, and everything's going to come together, and everything's going to come together quickly, and it's not working out as fast and as beautifully as they wanted to. And I think you're actually you have more doubts about this than they do. You have more doubts about than they do. I think that they kind of have a more immature view of this situation, that everything's not the way they want it and the way they want it right now. So they don't feel good about that. Whereas you're like, I genuinely don't know if this is someone I see my future with because of how it's working out right now. So let's go for an oracle card for some clarification on the outcome. I use the Return of Spirit deck. So let's get some clarification for Cancer, May 2020 in the area of love. Frequency shift. Okay, so I feel like that's positive because the reading was kind of challenging. So there's gonna be a shift. I think maybe that you're going to lean into this Emperor energy. Maybe if you give more of the power to them, or maybe even express gratitude and kind of let them take charge a little bit, that might actually do well for your dynamic. And you might even find that it's kind of nice not having to be the one to always take care of everything. That might do. I mean, that's just one option. There's several ways this could shift. I think that's going to be a shift in the right direction. I think it's going to be positive, and whether or not this situation with this person works out, I hope that things work out for you for the month of May. And the choices are up to you, my friends. So my Cancers, May 2020, good luck and thanks for listening.